Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you're having a great day out there. It's that time of year where everybody complains about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so I may as well jump on the bandwagon. But the only thing I'll say in this video is that I do believe that Robert Palmer should be in there, and he's not. Passed away in 2003, so with each passing year, I just think he should be in. Do I think he'll get in? Probably not, because it's been quite a long time since he passed away, and there are people who, if a band is active or they're kind of still around and maybe they had a member pass away, they can go in because, the guys are still around, but in his case, he's a solo artist mostly. So it's like, well, who would accept for him and who would nominate him? But I have a feeling you could put him in there. You could have one of the surviving members from, Power Station, John Taylor, Andy Taylor, nominate him, put him in there, maybe play a few of his tunes, a Power Station tune. But I feel like he did enough to get in, considering everybody else that's in there. And he was a pretty iconic figure with his videos in the 80s, having majorly successful time in the 80s. I mean, he's with Power Station for the album that they do together, which is pretty awesome. That becomes a pretty big hit. Then he had his major two big hit records there, Heavy Nova and Riptide. Well, Riptide came first, and the videos that came with those are still remembered today. So he's kind of part of that, 80s folklore, if you will, or if you would call it folklore. But he had a career starting in 1969, singing for a few different groups, and throughout the 70s, and he went solo, and one of his biggest solo hits, Bad Case of Loving You, and 79, that still gets played on the radio today. And a lot of his songs, pretty much every day on the radio, when I'm listening to radio, XM, or whatever, I'll hear quite a bit of him, whether it be through Power Station or various episodes in his solo career, whether it be from the 70s or stuff that he did later on, shortly before he passed away, and definitely his songs from the 80s. I mean, you can hear Addicted to Love probably a couple times a day on the radio, no matter what radio, if you're listening to XM or your own local station. So, but he's one of these guys that gets overlooked every year. I don't even know if he's ever been nominated. He probably hasn't, as far as I can tell. And with each passing year, it's kind of a shame that he doesn't go in there, because his impact was pretty big, and he was pretty influential and just definitely had a lot of success. And it's too bad he's not in there, but they'll throw some other people in there that probably didn't have quite the impact or success he did. Well, anyways, that's today's rant for the Hall of Fame. Hope you're having a great day out there, and we'll see you next time.